Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. I hope you're all well wherever you are and whatever you're up to. I'm Lauren, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you all of the new fabrics that have come into my shop, Guthrie and Ghani, over the month of February. So all of these fabrics are available to buy online in my online shop, and we ship worldwide as well. So I'll put a link to the shop in the description to the video, but all of the fabrics that I specifically mention will also be linked together in a blog post that goes with this video. So if there's something specific that you want from the video, the blog post is the best place to look for it. Otherwise, do check out the just arrived section on the website, which has got all the very latest new arrivals into the shop. We do tend to get new things in most weeks, so it's always worth keeping an eye on that, as some things can sell out quite quickly. I've got lots of exciting fabrics to show you this month, and I'm going to get started right away with the absolutely amazing new collection of Liberty fabrics. I mean, talk about a fabric taking your breath away. We have got over 30 different designs from this collection. It is possibly my favourite collection of all time of Liberty prints. They are all just absolutely beautiful. I almost don't even know where to start in showing you all of these. So I'm going to show you them close up, but I've brought some over to the table here so I can kind of hold them up and show you them in a little bit more detail. There is a lot to take in, and as with all Liberty prints, the detail is just exquisite. And when you look at the colours and all of the little details and all of the prints, there's just so much going on. They're just really, really special fabrics. So we have had them available to buy on the website for a few weeks now as a pre-sale, but they are all now in stock. We have them all in the shop, so they're all ready to ship straight away. So they are kind of grouped in themes. So there's like a little group that is all different cities from around the world. So there's an LA one, there's Berlin, there's London, there's Paris, there's New York, and each of them has got their own sort of different type of print basically. So I've brought out this one here, which is called LA Dream, and it is on a sort of off-white or a creamy background colour or base cloth, and then you can see it's just got loads of really lovely details in it. So nice waves, and it's got some bright lights. It's obviously like the film industry, nice palm trees, little people doing exercise, dogs on scooters. I mean, there's all sorts going on. It's just really, really fun. So that is the LA Dream one, and then the other one that I really, really love is the New York one. My sister used to live in New York, and I've been to visit there lots of times, so it's got lots of happy memories for me. And yeah, this fabric just sort of brings it all back for me really. So there's two different colorways of this one. This has got a bit more of a sort of muted kind of pinky tone to it, and then the other one is a little bit more vibrant with sort of ochres and reds and blues and that kind of thing. But yeah, it's got some of those really iconic New York landmarks, but even things like, you know, it's got a pretzel, it's got a hot dog, you know, they've literally covered everything in this print. So yeah, another lovely option there. And then there's another little collection that definitely have more of a Scottish vibe to them. I picked out one of them because I absolutely love the colour of this. It is on the most beautiful sort of tealy background colour, and then when you look closely, it's got a nice stag and a little bunny and a pheasant, and some really beautiful detailed coloured flowers as well. It's such a lovely print, this one. I just absolutely love the colours in that one. But then we do also have an Edinburgh one as well in a couple of different colourways. So yeah, some nice Scottish vibes there for my roots. And then there's one that's a bit more sort of like kind of like fairy tale and castles and that sort of thing. So I've brought one of them over. I think my daughter would absolutely love this one. It's like really bright rainbows, and then yeah, just like really lovely fairy tale castles with all of those spires coming out, and yeah, it looks very, very magical. But there are a few others that have got some really nice magical vibes in them as well. And then there's a few that are quite sort of celestial, and a couple of ones that are about star signs as well. So I pulled out one of them. This one comes in two colorways as well, but this is the more sort of like bluey colorway, and again, it's got lots of lovely detail in this too. So there's like a kite and some stars, some clouds, almost like flowers here, a little bit of writing as well. I think from a distance it's got quite a lot of impact, like the colours are really nice, and it looks like part of the print is quite large scale and bold, but then actually when you look up close there's just so much beautiful detail in it as well. So another really lovely one. But yeah, do check them all out online. They are just so beautiful and lovely. All of them are on the classic cotton Tanalon base. So it's a very fine cotton lawn. It feels really soft, it's lightweight, but it is very durable. It's easy to sew with, it's going to press beautifully. So it works really well for getting a crisp finish on anything. So if you were making a blouse or a shirt or like a little top, it would look really nice. You could make something that's got gathers in it as well, but it will just hold the shape of the gathers a little bit more. Although it's lightweight, it's not as sort of swishy and fluid and drapey as say like a viscose or a rayon. It will kind of hold its shape a little bit more. But it is, you know, you could still use it for garments like that. So it is nice and versatile. I would say tops, blouses and that kind of thing is going to be best. Dresses, you could use it to make dresses as well. It might just depend on the style of dress and maybe what the background colour of it is, because this one, for example, that's got a bit more of a darker base to it is going to be less see-through. So if I just put my hand behind one layer of it, you know, I don't think you can like see through that at all really. You know, it's pretty opaque, whereas the lighter coloured ones are probably like a little bit more see-through. So then if you were going to make some sort of dress out of this, unless it had a very gathered skirt section, that would mean there was a lot more fullness in fabric in the skirt section. If it was a bit straighter, I would probably be suggesting lining it with just like a plain cotton lawn or a cotton voile if it had that sort of lighter backgrounds. But yeah, they are really such beautiful prints. I'm just struggling to pick my favourite one. At the moment it's the LA Dream, but I haven't ever even actually been to LA, so then I'm thinking, do I pick one that's maybe like a city that I've been to? I don't know. I just love them all, and I hope you love them too, and I can't wait to see what you make with them. So then moving on to some other cotton fabrics that we've got a little collection of some ex-designer fabrics. Now when we get ex-designer fabrics, we aren't really allowed to say who the designer is, but some of you, I don't know, you might be able to guess it anyway. But they're basically fabrics that are surplus to the garment manufacturing industry. So a designer will typically commission fabrics to be made in their own designs, and then quite often too much gets made, so then it starts to kind of filter down through various different suppliers to end up with people like me who sell them in their fabric shops. So I've got 4 different ones that are from this ex-designer range. This one is really fun, and I feel like it's possibly kind of coming out the season now really for it. I wish we got it in before Christmas, but it wasn't available then. It's like a black watch tartan background. It's on a needle cord fabric, cotton needle cord, no stretch, so it's 100% cotton. And then it's got these little bears on it that are skiing and snowboarding and drinking cocktails with Santa hats on and wearing kind of Christmassy jumpers or tuxedos. So, you know, it's quite out there, but I think it is really fun and quirky. I'm actually making a little pair of sort of like baby chino trousers for my son who's 2 out of this fabric. It's a brinzel and twig pattern, so I've got it cut out. I just need to get it sewn up, but I think it would look really nice as like a shirt as well, just like a nice sort of thicker winter shirt style. So there's that one, and then we also have this one here, which is a cotton and linen mix. So it's 60% cotton and 40% linen, so it does have a bit of a sort of natural texture to it, a little bit slubby like that texture that linen has. And this has got swordfish on it, so it's a nice classic dark blue background, and then these little swordfish sort of swimming around. So again, tops, tunics, dresses, blouses would be good for that one. And then the other 2 that are part of that designer range are just on these rolls behind me here. So we've got this really bright and vibrant green one here, which has got lots of colourful sailboats on it. This one is a linen as well. It's 100% linen, this one. and it's a little bit more of like a lighter weight linen, but you can see that it's got that natural texture of the linen as well. And I just think the colours are amazing. It's so vibrant and bright, and this would look lovely as like a really nice bright summer sundress, or like a statement skirt that you could just wear with like a simple white top or blouse. I think that would look really nice. So yeah, another fun one there. And then this one is possibly my own personal favourite, and I'm eyeing this up for a sundress for myself. But I've just got quite a lot of things to make before the sun is going to be out in this country. But this one here, I think it's the colour that I really love the most. If I open a bit out so that you can sort of see the effect of the print, it is quite a large scale print, and it's got a swordfish on it as well, and little sailboats and palm trees. And yeah, I think it's just another really quirky print on just a lovely base cloth. It is cotton and linen as well. We weren't given the percentages, but I would probably hazard a guess that it's maybe like close to 50-50. So yeah, it's going to be nice and easy to work with. It'll press well, and yeah, be nice and cool to wear in the summer as well. So I'm still deciding on what pattern, maybe something like the Avid Seamstress sundress, or I've been thinking about the Closet Core Fiona. Is it the Fiona that's a sundress pattern? So yeah, maybe something like that. But yeah, I just think the colour is absolutely beautiful in that one. And then we do also have a range of other cotton lawns that aren't like linked to a specific designer or anything, but they are still just as lovely, and they all feel really soft. They're like very similar quality to the Liberty fabrics, like in terms of their weight and sort of feel and texture and everything. So this one here, which is Lily Pad Floral, Pima cotton, and yeah, it's just got really nice blue tones in it, but just sort of a bit brighter in places where it picks out that more sort of aqua blue. So nice kind of all over print there. And then we have had this one before actually, and it was really popular, but we decided to get it again. This is the Colour Burst Blooms on Navy, and I really love the colours in this one as well. I've seen some people make really beautiful Carolyn pyjamas in this fabric. It's such a nice print. And then we also now have it in a black colourway that's got sort of like yellowy and a lighter blue and some pink tones in it as well. So the background's colour, and this one is the black. And then yeah, so the print's the same, it's just the accents of colour are a little bit different there. And then this one, which is also just a really lovely, nice lightweight cotton lawn. This is Pink Poppies, and it's black in the background as well, but then it's got these beautiful sort of floating pink poppies on it, with little kind of splats of other, I guess maybe like little mini flowers or petals on it as well. So another beautiful cotton lawn there, which would be good again for tops, blouses, dresses, pyjamas, all of that sort of thing. And then this final cotton that's in my pile here to show you is a little bit of a thicker cotton. I would say it's more like a poplin weight. So it just has a bit more structure to it. It just feels a bit thicker. It's going to hold its shape a little bit more. So when you make garments out of this, it's going to be a garment where you want it to you want the fabric to hold its own and hold its shape a little bit more. So it might be a bit more like a shirt dress, or a dress where the bodice is perhaps a bit more fitted, and then maybe like a gathered skirt or something. So that kind of style works well. So it is navy blue, it's navy blue in the background, and then these beautiful bright coral flowers on it. We've called this one Coral Blossom cotton fabric. So yeah, it's another lovely print, but just on a slightly different base cloth, because it just does have that little bit more of a texture to it. And then I've got a few viscose prints to show you that are just behind me here. Two are of the same design but different colorways. So this one is the Vintage Floral Sprig, so we've got it on navy, and then this one is on mandarin. So it's a bit like an orangey red color. It's really nice. It's quite an unusual color, which is why I was so attracted to it when I saw it. And then the flowers that are on it are just really nice, just tone well with it too. So there's a bit of pink there, bit of a sort of almost like a sagey green. So this is just a plain weave viscose. It's nice and floaty and drapey, as you can see. You can't see through it at all, so I don't think you would need to worry about lining this. So yeah, it's going to be good for tops, blouses, dresses, all of that kind of thing. Maybe a more summery jumpsuit as well would be nice in that one. And then yeah, the navy is the same type of design, but the background's colour is a navy. And then it's more sort of like burgundy colour, the flowers are, with accents of pink in it. So yeah, just another, if you like navies, then it's another nice classic one with just a few hints of some other colours in there as well. And then the final viscose print that I've got to show you, this is Abstract Birdie on Ochre. So it's got an ochre background, and then it's got these yeah, sort of like abstract bird shapes really, which could be interpreted as leaves potentially as well, and a navy colour on top. It feels really lovely and soft. It's just a plain weave viscose too, so nice and silky and smooth, got beautiful drape, and again, I don't think you can see through it, so you wouldn't need to worry about lining that or anything. So just another fun one, again for tops, blouses and dresses. And then the final fabrics that I wanted to show you is the new collection that we have had from Dashwood Studios, which is called Playtime, and it is all themed around 2 panels of fabric. So the way that you buy this fabric is not by the metre or by the 10 centimetre, as you'll know if you've shopped with us before. We sell our fabrics by the 10 centimetre, you buy it by the panel. So they've got one panel that is like the alphabet that you can use to turn into a quilt, and then they've also got another one that's a big panel that's made up of lots of separate sort of mini panels that you can cut up and do various things with. So a nice rainbow, a hello sunshine, you've got some raindrops with a cloud there, an elephant shape, a pear shape, a bee. So yeah, a few different things going on there, and you can make cushion covers out of them. I made a little wall hanging with the rainbow one as well. So that is what is featured in our new window display that we have got in the shop, and you can see a full video and a blog post all about that, and all about how to use these panels as well, which is also on my YouTube channel and on the blog too. And it comes with 3 sort of coordinating or like background fabrics that you can choose to pair with those panels. So another sort of alphabet themed one, which is really cute, and then just like sort of shapes one that picks out all the different colours that are in the panels, and then this one's like a sort of squiggly line one. So there's a few different options that you can kind of mix and match there. It's just a really fun one, and it does look really great in our window display. So do check that out if you're interested in those types of projects as well. So I hope you've enjoyed having a little bit of a look around. February is quite a quick month, so I've not had loads to show you this month, but we do always have new things coming in. So as I said in the beginning, make sure you keep an eye on the Just Arrived section to see all the very latest new things that are arriving in store. If you ever see anything in the online shop that's showing is out of stock, do let us know and email us on info@guthrie-ghani.co.uk, and we can add you to the inquiries list for that and let you know when it is available. Again, it's always useful for us to know if people are waiting for certain fabrics, because then we can make sure we reorder enough back in again. So yeah, do check out the blog post that goes with this video. That's where you'll find links to all of the fabrics that I've mentioned. But thanks so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, then just remember to hit subscribe so you don't miss out on my next video. And I'll see you next time. Bye.